Going to the Grand Canyon today.
Hey, I'm Junior.
Welcome to our channel. So what did you think about the Grand Canyon when we first got there?
You talking about the ride or when we got there?
Well, it took us 2.5 hours to get there. We got to ride in a Mercedes bus, so it was air conditioned, so it was comfortable. But yeah,
great views.
We had great views. You could see the Joshua trees and the landscape on the way there. But once we got to the Grand Canyon, what did you think of the Grand Canyon for the first time ever seeing it?
It is unbelievable.
I was in awe.
Yeah.
It's so big, and pictures really don't do it justice.
No.
Videos don't really do it justice. But I'm really glad that we got the new camera because it really looks good, and you can really see the detail of the Grand Canyon. On our way to the Grand Canyon, we got to see the Arizona Joshua Tree Forest, which is approximately 44,228 acres large. The Joshua tree has an average lifespan of 150 to 200 years and is only found in the Mojave Desert. Well, you are at least going to look along the edge of the Grand Canyon, right?
I'll stay way back away.
Our first stop was Eagle Point.
I ain't doing anything. Skywalk. So he did videotape me going out on the Skywalk,
I did not pay for any of the pictures or anything because I was on there by myself. And there was a massive line for people waiting for photographers. So that was a con on the Skywalk because you're sitting there waiting to go out and they've got like 8 photographers all the way around the Skywalk, and people just corralled through the ropes waiting to get pictures. So if you just walk on and don't want pictures, you can go out and stay longer and actually see everything. There is a restaurant there where you can sit down and eat and actually see the Skywalk from the inside, but we opted not to eat there. We waited and went to Guano Point.
The Skywalk opened to the general public in March of 2007. It had a price tag of $30 million to construct. The bottom is made of glass, and you're required to put coverings over your shoes before you walk out onto the Skywalk. You can see 4,000 feet down to the Grand Canyon floor.
My crazy wife out over the Grand Canyon on a glass bridge.
Anyway, the witness came after we just paid the bill and bringing back the receipt. Oh, we just got a call.
She's waving at me. Ain't no way.
None of that is roped off.
No, and all the proceeds from that goes
To the Indian reservation.
the Indian reservation. So we ate there.
Yes, we ate there, and they have picnic tables out and about, and you're sitting there with the great scenery of the Grand Canyon all in front of you. It is so beautiful.
It's lunch with a view, right?
Mm-hmm. A really high one.
Yes, a really high view. But it's gorgeous. You couldn't ask for a better view.
So Sharon's having lunch with a very high view, and she's enjoying every minute of it.
Yes, and just did the Skywalk. It was awesome. You'll have to do it next time. Or somebody. You'll have to find somebody who can do it with me.
And so after we got done eating, we hiked up to one of the rocks where we could actually go.
The highest point on our side.
It wasn't the highest point. On that side,
yes.
And got up there, but and I was trying to get Gino to get some video of me going over to the ledge and
The edge,
plugging
no.
the edge. But he got really, really nervous, and you'll see that in one of the videos because you can tell the camera
My
is
hand's shaking like this.
The camera is shaking. He got really nervous. He ended up going back to the picnic table area and sitting with some other people, and I hiked on up to the point and was able to get some videos of the bottom of the canyon, which is what you can see when you're on the Skywalk. And when you go to Guano Point to the very top, you can look down and see. But it was just making him nervous that you can actually get so close to the ledge of the canyon.
And I actually, after I videoed her,
and I walked down, I lost my lunch.
He did. He threw up. He got so nervous he threw up. But sitting from a distance, the scenery's beautiful, and then in these videos, you can see the canyon, you can see the water, which is really, really low. I guess they had it dammed up. And you can see all the detail. So I'm really glad that we bought this new camera to take on this trip.
Yeah, it done a good job.
Video me going out there.
Huh?
Video me walking out there to...
Don't go that close to the edge. You'll see when you bring the nervous wreck.
This is where Junior got nervous and lost his lunch shortly afterwards. He went and sat with a couple named Ashley and Levi that we met on the trip.
Ashley and Levi!
I continued the hike on up to Guano's Point. This trail is called the High Point Hike for a stunning 360-degree view of the Grand Canyon's west rim.
And when you see a helicopter fly around in it, it looks like a toy.
It does.
It's
We
so
actually
big.
have some footage of that, and they
Yes.
do look really, really small.
It is believed that the Grand Canyon was formed over a time span of 6 million years. The Grand Canyon is 277 miles long and 18 miles wide.
use to mine stuff. I'll have to look up what it was, but it has a bat on it. So I think it was guano, which is also means bat poop, maybe.
The hike up to Guano Point is a little less than a mile and gets you to an elevation of 4,768 feet.
It was one day out of our Vegas trip, but that was one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I did, because that was one of my goals if I went back to Vegas, was to make it to the Grand Canyon.
Our bucket list.
Part of our bucket list, so we can check that one off.
I have to say, out of the stickers we bought, the Las Vegas one is just, I love that. I love the glitter and how pretty it is.
Oh yeah, she likes some bling bling.
I do like bling bling. I like bling bling on my hats. I like bling bling on my shirts when I can find them.
She tries to get me to wear underwear with bling bling, but I ain't into that.
Oh my gosh, that is a lie. So it's getting filled up.
Quickly.
We're not quite halfway there, but we're looking forward to some more trips next year. We've got some booked out to July already, so
To what?
to July
See,
of next
this
year.
is when I hear. When
No.
we're videoing, then I get to hear, well, here we're going here, we're going there,
Now,
we're going
I have told you about all the ones I've booked already.
Uh-huh.
One day we'll have a video about the reluctant RVer.
Reluctant.
Yeah. Vegas, the Skywalk, and Arizona Grand Canyon West.
Probably 15 minutes before she got out there, there was a dude walked out there and he panicked and hit the ground, and they had to actually pull him around it, off of it. And I told her when she got back, I wished I'd have videoed it, because that would have been me.
Yeah, he did not have the video running at that time.
So going there, I wished I could go back with a car trailer, because there's a lot of awesome cars sitting out there,
Oh.
and they don't have no rust in them. So I would like to go pick some of them up before we got to the Grand Canyon.
So how do you want to put it on?
Well, this one right here will look gaudy there.
Because I got a big sticker.
I'm thinking put the little one here and then the big one.
Okay, I'm good with that. Move the Skywalk one over a little bit. Move it to your right. Where
This
it's,
one?
Yeah. To the right a little bit.
This
Yeah,
is my right.
I know. Okay, that's fine.
You see that stain right there?
You trying to cover up the
Yeah.
stain? Oh my gosh. All right, fine. Cover up the stain.